All right, YouTube, we're going to be taking a quick look at my audio setup. I'm going to be going over a lot of that since we have already done reviews on all the old products, so we're going to be getting into this. Just a quick little tour, and then slowly throughout the coming weeks, I will be adding a lot more videos of reviews and some how-tos on how to get all this equipment if you have it. So I guess we'll start with the computer. One of my sources, I have a lot of music on there, mostly FLAC. I do have an iTunes library just to keep things simple, and I haven't always been into real HD high quality music. So I do have a pretty big iTunes library, and I've got a couple terabytes worth of music in that. So that's kind of where I store a good portion of my music. Behind me here, I've got some pretty inexpensive bookshelves we're going to be going over. They're from Sony. They're the SB1000s. And for a small little office like this, you know, 10 by 20 or 10 by 15, they do a pretty darn good job. I haven't had too many complaints with them. I'm definitely trying to upgrade them, but for the price, they're hard to beat. Nice and easy to drive. Headphones in the back. I have the PSB M4U2s, and they are wonderful. One of my favorite pairs of headphones. Next to those, over here, I've got the Grado SR225s. That's kind of the older series now. Now they have the 225i series. They all end in I's. Over here, just did a review on these. These are the Audio-Technica ATH-ANC27s. They are their Audio-Technica Quiet Point headphones. And then on top here, this is the Sony UDA-1S for silver. Also comes in black. And that is the USB DAC and amp. And down here, this is the HAPS 1 from Sony, which is a 500 gig media server. Also has a 500 gig hard drive in it, and some pretty decent amplification. It also works as a 2-channel amp. So that's their HDD audio player system, the HAPS S1. And also comes in the HAPS B1, I think, which is the black version. And it's wonderful. It can be controlled by an app. Technology is wonderful for that. The remote for the UDA-1 is this. It is kind of lame because it's this cheap little China remote, and you think for, you know, an $800 USB DAC or amp they could include a little better remote than this, but we'll get into that once I review it. And then this is the remote that goes to the HAPS 1. I don't use it too much because it can be controlled by an app. It's on the network. We'll go into that a little bit later. But that is the remote for that. So that's about it for the HiFi setup. I don't have too much audio going around here. I mostly listen to the bookshelves at good hours of the night. But then once it gets real late, I switch to headphones because I live in an apartment and I don't want to get kicked out because I have some awesome, you know, massive towers or something like that. So this works out pretty good. For me, it's relatively inexpensive, so I feel like a lot of the viewers can kind of relate to that in some of their stuff. So, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below. If there's anything that you're interested in product-wise, let me know. We can talk about it. Doesn't have to be what's in here. You know, you could love, you know, the Golden Ears or something else, something completely different than the brands that I have here. But feel free to start that conversation in the section below. So that's the HiFi audio setup. We're going to get into that in the coming weeks. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.